everyone! Welcome to my channel, Eva Jaravata Vlogs. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the notification button, and like my videos. I'm so excited to tell you about today's video because you're about to witness the most anticipated event. Believe it or not, my first driving lessons in UAE. I already have driving license in the Philippines. Inshallah, I can get one from here. So sit back and enjoy watching. Learning how to drive is a lot of easier than it looks. Take things slow in the beginning and it will be on the way to mastering it. Though I have experience behind the wheel of automatic transmission vehicle, of course, being first time in any aspect will give you nervous and overwhelming feeling. Before I start moving the car, let's have some important procedures to remember. We need to wear suitable clothes and shoes to make us comfortable. And at least have a professional instructor or companion to avoid some mistakes and accidents. Adjust the seat so that your feet comfortably reach both pedals. Familiarize yourself with the foot pedals. In an automatic car, the 2 foot pedals control acceleration and braking, respectively. The rightmost pedal, which is usually smaller than the other pedal, is the accelerator, and pressing down on it makes the car move. The harder you press down, the faster the car will move. The pedal to the left, which is usually larger than the accelerator, is the brake pedal, and pressing down on it slows the car down. Even if you feel more confident using your left foot, always use your right foot for each pedals. It will feel strange at first if you're left-footed, but getting used to it is very important because it's proper technique and ultimately much safer. Never use both feet at once. Only use one foot, your right foot, to use each pedal. This will make it impossible to accidentally press down on each pedals at the same time. Adjust the car mirrors to see clearly and effectively. The rear view mirror allows you to see directly the rear windshield behind you, and 2 outside mirrors which let you see to either side of the car and protect you from the blind spots. Know where the parking brake. The parking brake is a longer lever with a button on the very tip of it. When the parking brake is pulled up, it helps lock the car into place on the ground, ensuring that it doesn't move. When the brake is let down, it is disengaged and the car can freely move. Make sure that your parking brake is disengaged before you start driving. Know the gear stick. The gear stick is usually positioned in between the 2 front seats of a car, and it controls the gearbox: park, neutral, drive, reverse. Sometimes in certain vehicles, the shift lever is on the right side of the steering wheel. If your gear stick is engaged in park, and you turn your ignition on, the car won't move forward no matter how hard you press down on the accelerator. If your gear stick is in neutral, your car's natural momentum will continue to move it forward. If your gear stick is in reverse, your car will move backwards instead of forward when you take your foot off the brake. If your gear stick is in drive, your car will move forwards when you take your foot off the brake. Understand the basic dashboard controls. These gauges display how much fuel the engine has left, how fast the car is going, how hot the engine is, and how many RPM, revolutions per minute, the engine is clocking. The speedometer is probably the most important dashboard display in the car. It tells you how fast your car is traveling, in either miles per hour or kilometers per hour. The RPM gauge tells you how hard your engine is working. Most RPM gauges will have red areas starting at 6,000 or 7,000 RPM. When the dial in the gauge travels into the red, learn to ease off the acceleration. The fuel gauge tells you how much fuel your car has left. Usually has a dial like the hand of a clock that travels between F and E. E signaling empty and F signaling full. The temperature gauge in the car tells you whether your car's engine is overheating. Usually has a dial that travels between H and C, signaling hot and cold. Your dial should normally be in the center of the gauge.